Looking for trucks that can survive anything the world throws at them? From deserts to mountains, these pickups aren't just tough, they're legends. Today, we're counting down the 10 most durable pickup trucks ever made. Stick around to see which workhorses earned their place in history. You won't believe how some of these trucks are still running decades later. Number 10. Toyota Land Cruiser 40 Series Pickup. In the early 1960s, Toyota faced a challenge that would define a legacy: build a pickup capable of surviving the harshest terrain on Earth. The answer came in the form of the Land Cruiser 40 Series pickup. Designed to endure deserts, jungles, mountains, and unpaved roads, the FJ45 became a symbol of toughness long before off-road vehicles became a global trend. From its introduction in 1963 through 1984, this rugged pickup earned a reputation for mechanical simplicity, unmatched reliability, and the ability to go anywhere, no matter how extreme the conditions. The secret to the FJ45's legendary durability lay in its engineering. A heavy-duty ladder frame chassis provided unmatched strength, paired with solid axles and leaf spring suspension capable of absorbing relentless punishment. Its engines, from the durable F-Series inline-six gasoline engines to the sturdy diesels in certain markets, were designed to keep running even under the most demanding conditions. Manual transmissions, minimal electronics, and straightforward drivetrains made repairs easy anywhere in the world. Four-wheel drive was standard, with low-range gearing that allowed the FJ45 to crawl over rocks, ford rivers, and tackle steep inclines where larger trucks would falter. Every bolt, every gear, and every component was engineered for one purpose: to survive and keep moving. What truly set the FJ45 apart was how it performed in the real world. Aid organizations, explorers, and farmers across Africa, Asia, and South America relied on it to reach remote locations where other vehicles could not venture. Its durability became legendary. Decades later, many FJ45 pickups are still in use, hauling, towing, and exploring terrain that would stop modern SUVs. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't fast, but it was unstoppable. Each scratch, dent, and mile told a story of endurance, resilience, and a relentless will to keep going. The Toyota Land Cruiser FJ45 proves that true durability isn't measured in luxury or horsepower, it's measured in decades of unyielding performance, earning it a permanent place among the world's most indestructible pickup trucks. For adventurers and professionals alike, the FJ45 remains a living legend. Proof that some machines are built not just to survive, but to thrive where others fail. Every journey it completes cements its status as an icon of durability, inspiring generations of off-road enthusiasts and workhorse drivers alike. Number 9. Peugeot 504 Pickup. In 1979, Peugeot introduced a pickup that would quietly earn a global reputation for toughness and reliability: the Peugeot 504 Pickup. Built on the same platform as the acclaimed 504 sedan, this rugged workhorse was designed not for speed or luxury, but for the endless demands of real-world work. From African savannas to Middle Eastern deserts, from farms to construction sites, the 504 pickup became a trusted companion for those who needed a truck that could survive harsh conditions and keep going without question. Over its remarkable production run stretching into the early 2000s, the 504 pickup proved that longevity and durability could coexist with simplicity and practicality. The secret to the 504 pickup's endurance lay in its engineering. A strong ladder frame chassis formed the foundation, paired with leaf spring suspension capable of carrying heavy loads across rough terrain. Its engines, primarily the 1.8-liter and 2.0-liter petrol units and robust diesel variants, were known for their simplicity, reliability, and astonishing longevity. Minimal electronics and straightforward mechanical systems meant repairs could be carried out almost anywhere, often with basic tools and local knowledge. Four-wheel drive versions were rare but remarkable, allowing the 504 to tackle muddy tracks, unpaved roads, and rugged trails that would stop many other pickups in their tracks. What truly made the Peugeot 504 pickup legendary was how it performed in the real world. Farmers used it daily for hauling and transport, often over distances and terrains that would destroy lesser trucks. NGOs, construction crews, and small businesses relied on it in regions where spare parts were scarce and fuel quality was unpredictable. Even decades later, many 504 pickups remain in service, some clocking over 500,000 miles, a testament to Peugeot's focus on durability and practicality. It wasn't a glamorous truck, it was dependable, resilient, and built to work tirelessly in places others couldn't reach. Each dent, scratch, and mile told a story of service, endurance, and unyielding reliability. For those who have driven or depended on one, the Peugeot 504 pickup represents a golden era of pickup design: simple, tough, and capable of outlasting nearly everything around it. Its legacy endures, reminding the world that true durability is born from smart engineering, not flashy features. Number 8. International Harvester Pickup D-Series. In the 1960s, International Harvester was already a name synonymous with farming, industry, and rugged utility. When they introduced the D-Series pickup, they weren't trying to compete with sleek styling or comfort. They were building a truck that could survive relentless work on farms, construction sites, and rural roads across America. From 1960 through the 1970s, the D-Series became a benchmark for durability, a pickup that farmers, ranchers, and tradespeople could rely on day in and day out without fear of breakdowns. The strength of the D-Series came from its heavy-duty design. Built on a sturdy ladder frame chassis with solid axles and leaf spring suspension front and rear, these trucks could handle loads that would crush lighter pickups. International offered engines that were simple yet robust, including inline-six gasoline engines and early diesel options, all designed for longevity and ease of maintenance. Four-wheel drive versions added rugged transfer cases, locking hubs, and high ground clearance, allowing the D-Series to traverse muddy fields, rocky paths, and snow-covered back roads with ease. Every mechanical part was designed to be overbuilt, from the drivetrain to the body panels, creating a truck that could outlast its owner. What truly made the International Harvester D-Series legendary was its life in the field. Farmers used them for plowing, hauling, and towing without hesitation. Utility crews and loggers relied on them in harsh conditions, where other trucks would fail. Decades later, many D-Series pickups still survive, often with original engines and transmissions, proof of their uncompromising engineering. The D-Series wasn't flashy or fast. It was steadfast, dependable, and built to endure the toughest work imaginable. Every dent, scratch, and mile told a story of resilience, earning it a permanent place among the most durable pickup trucks ever made. In the world of work trucks, the D-Series proved that true toughness is measured in years of service, not horsepower or luxury. It became a symbol of reliability for generations, showing that a truck's worth is defined by its ability to work tirelessly, day after day, without compromise. Even now, collectors and enthusiasts seek out surviving D-Series trucks, not for style, but for proof of a time when vehicles were built to last a lifetime. Their enduring presence reminds us that true durability is earned, never marketed. Number 7. Volvo C303. In the mid-1970s, Volvo, a company long associated with safety and reliability, turned its attention to a new challenge, building a pickup truck capable of handling the harshest off-road conditions imaginable. The result was the Volvo C303, a compact 4x4 designed for military, rescue, and utility use in some of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. Introduced in 1974, the C303 wasn't built for comfort, speed, or style. It was built to endure, to climb, and to carry its payload wherever the road ended. Over the next decade, it earned a reputation as one of the most capable and durable off-roaders in Volvo's history. The secret to the C303's durability lay in its engineering. It featured a robust ladder frame, portal axles for exceptional ground clearance, and coil springs that allowed each wheel to move independently across the roughest terrain. Power came from Volvo's reliable B30 inline-six engine, mated to a transmission and transfer case designed for simplicity and longevity. Every component, from the drivetrain to the suspension, was overbuilt for real-world abuse. Four-wheel drive was permanent and capable, with high and low ranges that allowed the C303 to crawl over rocks, mud, and snow without hesitation. Its light yet strong body and compact dimensions made it surprisingly agile, a vehicle that could navigate narrow forest trails or steep inclines where larger trucks would fail. What truly set the Volvo C303 apart was its performance in the field. Militaries across Europe relied on it for reconnaissance and transport. Forestry services, rescue teams, and engineers used it to reach remote locations that few vehicles could access. Its reliability was legendary. Many C303s continued operating decades after production ended, a testament to Volvo's engineering philosophy: build durable, over-engineered machines that simply refuse to quit. Even today, enthusiasts praise the C303 for its mechanical purity, durability, and unmatched off-road prowess. It proved that true capability doesn't come from horsepower or luxury. It comes from thoughtful engineering, balance, and resilience. Every trail it conquered added to its reputation as a mechanical survivor, a truck that could outlast almost anything thrown in its path. For those who have driven one, the Volvo C303 is more than a truck. It's proof that durability and ingenuity can overcome any terrain. Number 6. Mercedes-Benz Unimog 406 pickup. In post-war Germany, engineers at Mercedes-Benz faced a challenge unlike any other: how to create a vehicle capable of conquering forests, mountains, farms, and military operations, all while remaining reliable under the harshest conditions? The answer came in the form of the Unimog 406 pickup, introduced in the 1960s. Unlike conventional trucks, the Unimog was designed with one purpose: to go anywhere, carry anything, and never quit. Over 2 decades, it earned a reputation as the ultimate workhorse, a vehicle so versatile and indestructible that it became the standard for off-road engineering worldwide. The Unimog 406's genius lay in its innovative design. It featured portal axles that gave extraordinary ground clearance, a flexible ladder frame chassis, and coil spring suspension that allowed each wheel to articulate independently over the roughest terrain. Power came from robust Mercedes-Benz inline-six engines, known for their longevity and torque, paired with transmissions and transfer cases designed for extreme reliability. Every mechanical component was serviceable and built to last decades. The pickup could traverse rivers, climb steep inclines, and carry heavy loads where conventional trucks would fail. Despite its size, it was agile and balanced, a mechanical marvel that blurred the line between truck and tractor. What made the Unimog legendary wasn't just engineering, it was real-world performance. Farmers relied on it for plowing, logging crews for hauling timber, and armies for transporting troops and equipment across unforgiving landscapes. Its durability was unmatched. Stories abound of Unimogs working non-stop in snowy alpine passes, deserts, and muddy battlefields without major repairs. Even today, many Unimog 406s built in the 1960s still operate, a testament to precision engineering and uncompromising design. It became the embodiment of Mercedes-Benz's philosophy: build once, build strong, and build to endure. In every bolt, gear, and axle, the Unimog proves that true durability isn't measured in years, it's measured in decades of relentless performance. Its legend lives on among off-road enthusiasts, farmers, and military operators who know there's no vehicle quite like it. With the Unimog, impossible terrain is simply another day at work. Every journey it completes is proof that no challenge is too great for this mechanical icon. Number 5. Nissan Hardbody D21. In the mid-1980s, as pickup trucks around the world began drifting toward comfort and style, Nissan took a different path. The company focused on building a compact truck that could endure relentless daily abuse without hesitation. Officially known as the D21 but universally called the Hardbody, this pickup earned its nickname honestly. Introduced in 1986, the Hardbody was designed as a tool first and a vehicle second. It didn't chase trends or luxury, it chased longevity. And over the next decade, it quietly became one of the most durable small pickups ever built. The strength of the Hardbody lay in its purposeful simplicity. A fully boxed ladder frame formed the foundation, paired with rugged leaf springs in the rear and a durable front suspension built to handle uneven terrain. Nissan offered several engines, but the most respected were the KA24E gasoline 4-cylinder and the diesel variants sold in global markets. These engines were intentionally understressed, featuring thick cast-iron blocks, conservative tuning, and minimal electronics. The result was exceptional reliability, with many engines surpassing 300,000 miles on basic maintenance alone. Four-wheel drive models used a dependable part-time transfer case with low range and manual locking hubs, giving the Hardbody real off-road capability despite its compact size. Everything about the truck was designed to be tough, repairable, and long-lasting. What truly defined the Nissan Hardbody was how it lived its working life. Contractors overloaded them daily. Farmers used them across fields and back roads. In Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Asia, Hardbodies became trusted transportation in regions where roads were poor and service was rare. In North America, they earned a loyal following among tradespeople and off-road enthusiasts who valued reliability above all else. Many owners joked that the body would rust away before the engine ever quit, and often, that joke wasn't far from the truth. Decades later, surviving Hardbodies are still running, still working, and still proving their worth. It became a symbol of Nissan's engineering philosophy: simple, tough, and unbreakable. Every dent, scratch, and mile added to its story of endurance. Even today, enthusiasts seek them out, knowing that true durability isn't built overnight, it's earned, mile by mile. Number 4. Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins. In the early 1990s, Dodge was struggling to stand out in the heavy-duty truck market. Then, in 1991, everything changed. By pairing its Ram 2500 with an industrial-grade diesel engine from Cummins, Dodge created one of the most legendary work trucks ever built. This wasn't a marketing exercise, it was a mechanical partnership rooted in toughness. The result was a pickup that transformed Dodge's reputation overnight and introduced the world to diesel durability on a whole new level. The early Cummins-powered Ram didn't just compete with its rivals, it redefined what a long-lasting heavy-duty pickup could be. At the heart of the Ram 2500 was the 5.9-liter Cummins 12-valve inline-six diesel, an engine originally designed for agricultural and industrial equipment. Built with a massive cast-iron block, forged internals, and a simple mechanical fuel injection system, it was engineered to run for hundreds of thousands, often millions of miles. Power was delivered low in the rev range, producing relentless torque rather than speed. Paired with heavy-duty manual or automatic transmissions and a robust ladder frame, the Ram 2500 was built to haul and tow without strain. Four-wheel drive versions featured strong axles, solid front suspension, and reliable transfer cases that allowed the truck to perform under extreme load in mud, snow, and off-road work environments. There were no fragile electronics to fail, just steel, gears, and diesel muscle. What cemented the Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins as a legend was its performance in the real world. Farmers used them non-stop during harvest seasons. Construction crews ran them fully loaded every day. Hotshot haulers trusted them to pull heavy trailers across entire continents. Stories of these trucks crossing 500,000 miles with original engines became common, not exceptional. While bodies rusted and interiors wore out, the Cummins engine kept running, often outlasting multiple transmissions and owners. Even today, well-preserved 1990s Cummins Rams are highly sought after, not for nostalgia, but for their unmatched reliability and raw mechanical honesty. The 1991 to 1999 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins didn't just improve Dodge's image, it earned its place among the most durable pickup trucks ever made by proving that true longevity is built, not advertised. Number 3. Chevrolet CK 2500. In 1973, General Motors introduced a new generation of heavy-duty pickups that would go on to define American work trucks for nearly 2 decades. The Chevrolet CK 2500 arrived during an era when trucks were expected to work hard, get dirty, and last forever. Known internally as the square body generation, these pickups became icons not because of style or innovation, but because of their sheer toughness. From farms and oil fields to construction sites and logging roads, the CK 2500 earned its reputation the old-fashioned way, by surviving years of punishment without giving up. Underneath its angular steel body, the CK 2500 was built with brute strength and mechanical simplicity. A fully boxed ladder frame, solid axles, and heavy-duty leaf springs gave the truck the ability to haul and tow loads far beyond what lighter pickups could handle. Chevrolet offered a range of engines, but the most respected were the small block and big block V8s, along with the early 6.2-liter Detroit diesel introduced in the 1980s. These engines were known for their durability rather than speed, built with thick cast-iron blocks and conservative tuning that favored longevity. Manual transmissions and basic automatic gearboxes, paired with rugged transfer cases in four-wheel drive models, allowing the truck to operate reliably in mud, snow, and off-road work environments. With minimal electronics and straightforward mechanical systems, the CK 2500 could be repaired almost anywhere, a crucial advantage in remote or demanding job sites. What truly made the Chevrolet CK 2500 legendary was how it lived its life. These trucks weren't weekend toys, they were daily tools. Ranchers depended on them for hauling livestock. Utility companies used them as rolling platforms for decades. Snowplow operators ran them season after season in brutal conditions. Many survived hundreds of thousands of miles with original engines and drivetrains, showing wear on the outside but refusing to quit mechanically. Even today, square-body CK trucks remain common in rural America, still working long after newer vehicles have failed. The 1973 to 1991 Chevrolet CK 2500 represents a lost era of truck building, when steel was thick, systems were simple, and durability was non-negotiable. It didn't need to be flashy, it just needed to work, and it always did. Number 2. Ford F250. During the 1970s, while much of the automotive world was shrinking and simplifying, Ford doubled down on strength. The F250 wasn't built for comfort or image, it was engineered to work, day after day under loads that would destroy lesser machines. Positioned between the light-duty F150 and the commercial-grade F350, the F250 became the backbone of farms, construction fleets, and rural America. Through the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, this truck earned a reputation not through advertising, but through decades of hard labor. When people needed a pickup that could haul, tow, and survive abuse without complaint, the F250 was often the first call. Beneath its squared-off steel body, the F250 was built like industrial equipment. A heavy-duty ladder frame, solid axles front and rear, and leaf springs designed for punishment gave the truck a foundation that could endure massive loads. Ford offered a wide range of engines, but the legends were the big block gasoline V8s and the early diesel options, particularly the 7.3-liter IDI diesel, known for its simplicity and extreme longevity. These engines were not fast or refined, but they were designed to run forever, often surpassing hundreds of thousands of miles with basic maintenance. Manual transmissions, mechanical fuel systems, and minimal electronics meant that repairs could be made in the field, far from dealerships or specialized tools. Four-wheel drive versions used robust transfer cases and locking hubs that allowed the F250 to push through mud, snow, and unpaved terrain while fully loaded. What cemented the F250's legendary status was its performance in the real world. Ranchers used them as mobile work platforms. Snowplow operators ran them non-stop through brutal winters, construction crews overloaded them daily, and the trucks simply kept going. In rural communities, it wasn't uncommon to see 20-year-old F250s still earning their keep, their bodies scarred by time, but their drivetrains unbroken. These trucks became symbols of American work ethic, loud, heavy, and unapologetically tough. Even today, well-maintained examples from this era are prized for their mechanical honesty and unmatched durability. The 1970s-1990s, Ford F250 didn't just survive hard work, it was built for it. And in doing so, it earned its place as one of the most durable pickup trucks ever made. Number 1. Toyota Hilux. In the early 1970s, long before pickup trucks became lifestyle vehicles, Toyota set out to build something far more important, a machine that could survive anywhere on Earth. The result was the Toyota Hilux, a compact pickup designed with one priority above all else: durability. At a time when many trucks were still experimental or overcomplicated, Toyota embraced mechanical simplicity and ruthless over-engineering. From its earliest generations through the 1990s, the Hilux earned a reputation that would grow into legend. It wasn't marketed as indestructible, it simply proved it, one broken road at a time. Across deserts, jungles, frozen tundra, and conflict zones, the Hilux became the vehicle people trusted when failure wasn't an option. The engineering behind the early Hilux was deceptively straightforward. A strong ladder-frame chassis formed the backbone, paired with leaf springs in the rear, and a simple, easily serviceable suspension up front. Toyota offered a range of gasoline and diesel engines, but the most iconic were the naturally aspirated diesels, like the 2-liter and 3-liter series engines famous for running endlessly on poor-quality fuel with minimal maintenance. These power plants were not fast, not powerful, and not refined, but they were nearly impossible to kill. Manual transmissions, mechanical fuel injection, and minimal electronics meant that the Hilux could be repaired almost anywhere with basic tools. Four-wheel drive models featured robust transfer cases, solid axles, and low-range gearing that allowed the truck to crawl through terrain that stopped far larger vehicles. It was a truck built to be used hard, fixed easily, and driven forever. What truly set the Toyota Hilux apart was how it performed in the real world. Humanitarian organizations relied on it in remote regions. Farmers overloaded it daily. Militias and relief workers alike trusted it in environments where roads didn't exist and help was days away. In many parts of Africa, the Middle East, Australia, and South America, the Hilux became the default vehicle of survival. Its durability became so legendary that it crossed into popular culture, famously enduring extreme torture tests that would destroy most vehicles, yet it kept running. Even today, decades later, early-generation Hilux trucks are still working, still hauling, still starting every morning. The Hilux didn't just outlast competitors, it outlasted eras. It proved once and for all that true durability isn't about horsepower or technology. It's about engineering something so simple, so strong, and so honest that the world itself can't wear it out. Which of these legendary pickups would you take on your next adventure? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic automotive content. Thanks for watching, and remember, true durability is built, not bought. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video packed with automotive legends.